Alrighty, so now we're ready to get this thing going. So, oh, the thing that I wanted to show you guys, I made this off screen, but it is so handy and it's actually really easy to make. I made what's called an angel block, and that, angel block. Angel blocks are pretty cheap. They're just 2 feathers, an obsidian, and a gold ingot. And what these do, show it off real quick as I make my stuff, is that when you go down somewhere, like say, because I'm going to be working underneath this place, let's take out this block first. What this allows me to do is that. It allows me to place a block just arbitrarily right under my feet no matter where I am, which is just fantastic. I love being able to do that. It's so useful in a lot of ways, especially if you're on like a more general server like this one and you want to do something like make a sky block level or something. You can just make a void world and then toss that block out there and you're ready to go. Alright, so what I need to place first, I'll leave that there, is the... Oh, I'm also going to need to make the expansions for these. I forgot about that. I think I just need the first level expansions, but I'll do that after I get this all set up. Okay, so there's the harvester, and that'll... Oh, no, sorry, that's the planter, which should plant these seeds after they're harvested. This is the harvester, which I'm probably going to have to rotate. Yeah, it's pointed the wrong direction. Right now, all of these are going to be 3 by 3. I think this one will rotate them. I need to bring them up to 5 by 5. Yep, okay, good. I need to bring them up to 5 by 5 so it'll cover this entire area, but that is something I need to make the expansions for. They're pretty easy, especially since I only need the 1 distance expansion. Alright, so that... Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. And boom. Alright, so now that's all up there. Let's just get all these planted so they start growing. As I said, these take a long time to grow. A very long time. They're a lot faster on that block I showed you from extra utilities, which I've already forgot the name of. Okay, so let's get this thing charging up with the energy conduit. Actually, so we need to dig that out, and oh, darn it, I wasn't fast enough. Maybe I can still. Oh, I can still. Okay, because I'm also going to need to run power down to the planter as well, and I'm also going to have to put this chest. We'll put it right. See if I'm not sure if I put it there, if this will automatically output to it. Because I usually put them... that's probably fine. Alright, then I want to put... not fluid. The fluid I'll do last. So we'll put an item conduit there, and an item conduit there. And then I need to dig out that block that's down there. Okay, good. So this should be getting energy. Yep, it's already full. As I said, these are going to run just perfectly fine off this single heat generator because they're going to be moving so slowly and so doing work so infrequently that the power draw is going to be almost non-existent. So what I need to do now, I always need to know my compass direction. So this is south. So this is the west one and this is the north one. So I need to go north first. I need to set this to in and out. And redstone mode without signal, and then in and out, redstone without signal. And what I need to do is drop the priority, because I only want it to send things to this when it can't send them to the planter. And what that should do is keep the ender lily seeds flowing to the planter. Alright, so then we'll get on our block here. Oh, I hope I've got enough room. Yeah, probably. 1. Alright, so turn on hover mode. I'm going to need to go actually over here. 2. Alright, so 3, 4, 5. Oh, literally just enough cabling to do this. That was almost a worry. Alright. Alrighty, and then one right there. Good. So that's all hooked up. Now I need to put this thing on. Let's see. Should be... Got both of them going in. Good. So I need this on insert. Good. I don't need to touch the priority since I dropped the priority on the other one. So what that should do is that whenever any of these are harvested, let's just pick up my block here. So the nice thing about the block is when you break it, it just teleports right into your inventory. It doesn't drop. So there's no risk of losing it into the void. Turn my hover back off here. Alright, so that's there. Now, sludge boilers are kind of a pain. Now on the plus side, they don't need any power whatsoever, but they do cause you damage when you're standing near them. So I need to put it like off the side here. So I'm just going to put it as far off the side as I can. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Yep, can't place them when I've already got a torch. Yeah. Now this is probably normally this isn't the best cabling to use, but or the best fluid conduit to use, but as I said, this thing's going to be moving so slowly that it's not going to be a problem. And while there are ways to speed ender lilies up a little bit, they're mostly manual. Bugger. Did that again. Alright, so one more. Yeah, I can't wait to upgrade this to the resonant pack because they have a lot less drop. And then there's the solarium pack beyond that. Okay, that'll work fine. And then, ooh, I need something to take the items out of that. I think. I don't think these things auto eject into attached inventories. Do they? Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, I'm gonna go make some item conduit and just attach that guy up, so I'll see you back down there. Alright, so that's all set up now. Basically, I've got this conduit over here set to extract, and this set to insert, so as this sludge boiler makes things, and they make just kind of random stuff, some of it useful, some of it not so much, but as it makes stuff, it'll just pump it right over here to this iron chest, which I put over here so that I don't have to go near the sludge boiler to get it. I think the sludge boiler affects things in a 2 or 3 block radius. Basically, it poisons you and makes you hungry and all kinds of really bad stuff. So, just to double check here, yep, that got energy. I should check the one down below here, make sure it's getting energy, although I'm sure it is. Yep, okay, good. So now it's basically a waiting game. What I think I'm going to do is take those ender lily seeds and make sure that I can put them in that planter. That should be a good indication of whether or not it'll actually plant with them. It's not a perfect indication because you can also put other seeds in there that historically it hasn't been able to plant, but as I said, what I was able to find online about automating ender lilies suggested that MFR stuff does work with them now. If they don't, then I'll have to come up with a different solution, but it's going to take a while before I know whether or not this works. So I need to put these, well, actually if I put them in the chest, this will be a good check to make sure everything's working right. Put this in there, yep, and then that should have just taken them right down here to this guy. Yep, good. So I'll leave consume stack on. Oh, the upgrades, right. So I only need the first level upgrade because I just need to upgrade their range by 1, and that's basically a radius of 1, which actually goes from 3 blocks to 5 blocks radius, or 3 blocks to 5 blocks diameter. I'm sorry. And the small ones, since I only need the first one, they're super cheap. I think they're either cobblestone or maybe iron or something. Plastic maybe? Let's see. Oh, it's lapis, so again, what was the bottom thing there? Because I need 2 of these. What did I miss? Oh, gold nuggets. Okay. Gold. I need to turn this one into nuggets. Alright, good. And then I need back to the upgrade. Could have sworn that was cheaper than lapis. Well, this one's tin for 2, so I guess they think that lapis is pretty common, or at least just not that useful. Which, yeah, fair enough. Alright, that used the last of my single processed plastic, which is fine. That stuff is easy to make now that I've got rubber coming out my ears. Alright, so let's go in here. Oh, and I should show you the hammer that goes with these, because the hammer does let you know what your what you're doing. I've done this and I've done these enough that I'm pretty sure I'm right, but I'll do the hammer too. The hammer is a pretty cheap recipe, and let's just see what those are actually doing. Alright, so it's the hammer. Sledgehammer, maybe? No, be easier to just do mine factory. Reload it, and it'll be this guy here. Precision sledgehammer. So plastic sheets and 2 sticks. Yeah, super cheap. What that does is when you equip it and look at MFR stuff that have radiuses, you see what they're doing. So as you can see, my entire little farm plot here of Ender Lilies is covered. If one of them wasn't at the same range, here, I'll take the... Oh, yeah, well, there's... So you can see the other one there. So when they join over, they meld in color. But if you take out, like, the upgrade here, you'll actually be able to see... Yeah, see how there's one different in there? So, yeah. So good. So that makes sure that everything is covered. And basically now I just let that go. These take... On Endstone, I think I remember they take about an hour to get to full grown, something like that. An hour, 2 hours maybe. It takes a while. So I'll just idle and let those go to town so I can get some more Ender pearls. So as I get more time, I'll show you building one of those Ender cores. That's what they're called. So that should be all ready to go. So we'll just pull that right off of there. Good. So then there's only one last thing to do. And that's to do the sigil activation, which is handy because we're starting to get on till night now. So basically I'm going to need a couple of things to do all that. Let's just put all this stuff back into the ME system. You can also see on my ME system, if you might have noticed. I'll keep that on me. I should probably eat real quick. See my main factory system that I have a couple more drives in there now. 3 more drives, in fact. I'd actually filled it up and needed some more space. Mostly from ores from my very overzealous digital miner, which I accidentally left on. So yeah, sigil. Basically, in order to activate a sigil, it needs to be midnight. Sleeping, I need. So basically, the way you set this up is you need some natural earth. Oh, you need the division sigil, of course, and then you need to take an enchantment table and surround it in redstone. Now to do this right, though, there are some other things that I need. I got enough jetpack to go this whole thing, so I don't need to worry about recharging it. Luckily, I just noticed that I'm down to 40, so I will need to charge it between episodes, but I don't need it tonight. So first thing I need is the sigil. Boom. And then I'm also going to need that shovel that I made. And that shovel's got silk touch on it. That's for picking up the cursed earth that's going to form in the wake of my activation ritual. And what else do I need? Oh, I'm going to need a sacrifice. So I need a soul vial, an empty one. And we need to go grab a pig real quick. And basically with the pig, we'll go to the mining dimension. There'll be tons of pigs here. Most creatures work for this, but I know that there are a couple that don't. Donkeys don't work for whatever reason. Or at least they didn't last time I tried this. I did a donkey and the ritual just didn't activate. But pigs work, I know for sure. So using a pig is a good way to go. Alright, so what I'll need is the pig, a decent weapon, decent armor, and a way to run away real quickly if I need to. And something that I can use to shovel up the dirt. So that's basically all I need. And this will activate the sigil. So let's make sure that everything's set up right. Because if it isn't, it'll warn me when I click on it. It'll tell me that it's not midnight yet. Oop. Shift click. So altar must not be lit by outside sources. It shouldn't be, but let's take these down. May still be too early yet. Oop. Yeah, okay, altar is in darkness. It's too early to sacrifice. So as you can see there in the lower left, I have everything in place that I need. So basically, once we get on to midnight, which will be when the moon is about there, I'll drop this pig down, kill it, and then unleash the fury of massive mob spawns. Alright, so as you can see, my division sigil is ready. If I right-click, it says perform the sacrifice. Time is right, perform the sacrifice. So what I'll do is drop my pig. Oop. Boop. And kill it. So, as you can see, all the earth is now cursed. Stuff will be spawning like crazy, so I gotta dig this up as fast as I can. Yeehaw. Oh, creeper! Ow! No, that wasn't bad at all. Luckily, this armor that I've got is actually pretty decent. As I said, I was able to kill some pigmen, and they didn't give me much trouble at all. Oh, oh. Boom. And this Baconator is actually really good, too. I've been happy with it. Yeah, the very first ritual I actually ever performed for Division Sigil was on a actually on a skyblock island, and I got almost instantly killed by 3 Endermen that spawned all at the same time, pretty much as soon as the ritual completed. This one has gone a lot more smoothly. Usually I have a little bit of problem, but this one's actually been really nice. Good. Alright, so, and then we'll just pick this guy up. Boom. That'll be useful later for when I want to start doing enchanting. As I said before, I'm going to definitely need to do enchanting for a couple of reasons, but specifically to make an ender quarry to replace that digital miner, you have to enchant stuff. There's just no way around it. Alright, so that was the smoothest Division Sigil activation I think I've ever done. Oh, and I got an enchanted bow. 2 enchanted bows, too. Oh, no, they're... Oh yeah, power 1. So those will be useful for, again, when I'm doing the ender quarry. Bone, arrow, redstone, sulfur. I lost a redstone to something. Oh well, that's fine. Probably when that creeper exploded. Ooh, miniature red heart. Cool, I can show you guys that later, too. That I can use to make a heart canister. And then enchantment table. Okay, so soul vial is empty. I'll just put that back in. So now I've got an active Division Sigil. Now in order to use that, I need a vanilla crafting bench, which I don't have. These Natura ones I'm pretty sure don't count. You need an actual vanilla crafting bench. So like one of those. And then I'm going to need some diamond. So as I mentioned, I'm going to need to process this diamond ore, but I'll do that off camera. And then I'm going to need some iron, because I'm going to make this builder's wand, and then we'll be done for the day. And then we need a piece of obsidian, which I do not have. That's fine, I've got an extra piece. Obsidian is not going to be a problem much longer. I can make an igneous extruder and deal with that. Okay, so get this guy picked up. I only need 1 obsidian, so I can replace that corner later. So I'll show you guys obsidian making as kind of an aside when I'm doing the rest of these things. Alright, so this is actually all done. So let's just... where's my matic? So good. So now all I've got left before space is RF tools teleporters. And as I said, I'm going to do a couple of asides while I'm doing this, just for some things that I want for my base. But yeah, we are almost ready to start Galacticraft. This is awesome. Got a lot done this session. Okay, so I've got everything I need to do this. Good. So what I've got is a Division Sigil activated. Now there's also a pseudo activated sigil, which is a lot better, but it's a lot more tricky of a write. So I'm probably not going to do that. This is a much more dangerous creature, so I'm going to need to do... Let's do this over here, because it can cause explosions. Get out of here, zombie. Alright, so what we do is we put this guy down here, and then make sure everything I need is right there. So if you take a Division Sigil, you divide iron by diamond, and this creates an unstable ingot. Now, notice the text there. This thing is highly unstable and will explode after 10 seconds. It will also explode if the crafting window is closed. So what I need to make real quick is a builder's wand, which I do like this. Boom, 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 boom. Builder's wand. Now this thing is the snazzy. This is the best thing ever. Especially when you're doing builds. This is what's going to help me build my factory and my laboratory and my Galacticraft area off camera between this and the next episode. And let's just put that in there. Don't need put the sigil in there. That sigil is also going to be needed to make, what is it? To make the portal to the Deep Dark. I'm not going to do that right away, but To make the portal to the deep dark, that's going to require some making of cobblestone, and I'll get to that when we get to that. So what was I doing? Oh, yes, Builder's Wand. I'm going to demonstrate that, and then we'll be done for the day. So all I need to do is get some cobblestone. A couple of things cobblestone. So this is what the Builder's Wand does, and it is superb. So you go down here, and if I want to extend this cobblestone shelf that I'm making, I can do it 9 blocks at a time now. I mean, that is just awesome. Super building. So that's going to make this job that I'd started over here for doing my... I'm going to put my factory over here. Over there where the wind generators are, I think I'm going to put the... the laboratory. And then over here, I'm going to tear this down and then put the NASA stuff over there. So yeah, and this Builder's Wand is going to be instrumental in getting all that done. I may also work on this farm layout. Having it right in the middle of my island is going to become problematic. I'm actually thinking of taking it, making it automated, at least some of it, and then moving it out behind my house there. I think I'll make the platform around my house a little bigger and then put just some farmland around it. That way all this is out of the middle, and then, I don't know. I like the fact that it's still true to the slime island to have this slime here, so I may just replace this all with slime grass and maybe make a small little slime park or something in the middle here. I don't know. I may also move this guy maybe to the lab, because the lab's going to be kind of my portal area. I may also do that with the nether portal. I don't know. The nether portals are so noisy, I may just leave it down there. I don't want to hear it all the time. But yeah, so as I said, this has been an extremely productive episode. Oh my goodness, look. All I've got to do is teleporters, and then we're just going to start in on Galacticraft. That is just awesome. The only other thing I may need to do, depending on RF tool teleporters, and I need to do some research, is I may need to make some more power. But so I'll do some research. I may only need like a couple more wind turbines or something. We'll find out. So anyway, I hope you had a good time. I certainly have been having a great time doing this. This has been... So I've been doing a lot of cool stuff. I've been having so much fun doing all this tech stuff. I'm going to have so much fun just spending a couple of days doing nothing but building. So I hope you guys had a good time. I've been Taco Mage, and I will catch you guys next time. Later.